Hey everybody, I'm Dr. Winnie King, owner of the King Wellness Institute in Spring, Texas. And this webinar is about the male sexual rejuvenation services that I offer here in my practice. I got involved in helping men with their sexual performance about 7 years ago. It's been something that I've cared about for a long time, and I've really worked hard to learn all of the services that are available to men and to make them available to my patients. I understand how embarrassing and frustrating it can be as a man when you're not able to perform sexually. Believe it or not, your hormone levels start to decline when you're in your 30s. And so by the time you're in your 40s, 50s, and beyond, it's not at all unusual that you would have some difficulty with your sexual performance. The problem is that in our society, men are supposed to be sexually potent all the time. They're supposed to be able to perform all the time. And if they don't, then it becomes a problem. It becomes embarrassing, and it really does hurt relationships in many ways. And I understand that. I've spoken to many men about this struggle, and that's why we do the things that we do here at the King Wellness Institute to help. I truly, truly do understand. And we have some great services and treatments available now that can help men in ways that we couldn't before. I want to go through the various things that we do here just to give you an idea of what all we do to help men. First of all, we love to just meet with you and talk with you and just learn about your life and about the struggles that you're having and what your concerns are and your medical history. All of that's really important. And then we can start talking about ways that we might be able to help. Looking at your testosterone level is going to be really important, along with your blood pressure and your cholesterol panel, along with your hormone levels. And so we do a nice comprehensive evaluation because I want to know who you are internally. An erection is really blood flow and nerve function, and if there's a problem with either one of those, it can cause you to have a problem achieving an erection, maintaining an erection, decreased sensitivity, sometimes premature release. All of these are so common, and I totally understand. And so we need to know what's going on so that we can best help you. An evaluation can involve a simple blood test, and we can run that through your insurance and get a really good idea of what's going on with you internally. Sometimes just testosterone replacement will do the trick, and we certainly do that here with bioidentical hormones. Now, you may have heard of the King shot and the King cock shot. These are procedures that I do here in my practice that are designed to help make new nerves and new blood vessels. This involves the use of a product called exosomes. Now, exosomes are harvested from stem cells, and stem cells are what really help make the body make new nerves, new cells, new tissue, and really rejuvenate the penis. Anywhere you put stem cells, you're going to get that result. But in this particular case, we're injecting these exosomes into the penis, and we do this completely painlessly. No need to worry. We have all kinds of medications that numb you, make you feel comfortable. You're in a private suite. We'll give you a nice gown and a nice robe to wear and a clicker so you can watch TV and just chill while we're doing what we need to do. And so the exosomes is a great way of making new nerves and new blood vessels. And so that's going to really address the blood flow. And the King Cox shot uses a product called Botox. Now, Botox is something that's been around for a long time, and you may have heard of Botox before for getting rid of fine lines and wrinkles. Well, we do the same thing, injecting that Botox into the penis to help open up blood vessels, help with blood flow, and also cosmetically improve the length of the penis to some degree. And it varies from guy to guy as to how much of an improvement that you're going to see. So these are the kind of procedures that we do. We can combine them. We can give you as few as 5 billion exosomes all the way up to 100 billion exosomes. We've got a lot of options there. And then we also have a device called the Emcella chair. Now this chair is the bomb. Sitting on this chair for 28 minutes, you're going to do over 16,000 Kegel exercises. And what that does is it tightens the muscle in the base of the pelvis. This is a very, very important muscle. And as we get older, it can get a little weak. And so it interferes with your ability to hold it when you're having sex. And often you'll have premature release, or the orgasm itself will not be quite as strong as it used to be. Not to mention difficulty with urinary incontinence can also be a sign of a weakened pelvic muscle. We call it the pubococcygeus muscle. So the Emcella chair fixes that. And that's another procedure that we have here that is so helpful. We've also got a wonderful product called we call it Calm and Hard. It is a pill that melts in your mouth. We call them troches. And this has a very high dose of tadalafil in it, along with a couple of other ingredients that really help relax you. Because I know that when you're having some problems sexually, it's not at all unusual for you to just have so much anxiety about having sex until that interferes with your performance. And so the Calm and Hard pills, and they're really not pills, they're little tablets, and we call them troches. They just melt in your mouth. They're great for that, and they'll last you 36 hours. Now, there's also a few supplements that I have here that are really great for cleaning out blood vessels and opening up and dilating the blood vessels. We call these two supplements the King package. One is Arterisol, and this is an amazing supplement that just helps clean out the lining of blood vessels. We call it the glycocalyx. And then there's Vasconox, which is a potent nitric oxide producer. And so it helps to open up and dilate blood vessels. And as you can imagine, between cleaning out blood vessels and dilating them, you're going to get much better blood flow all throughout your body. But in this case, we're particularly concerned about the genital area. So we've got a lot of options, a lot of tools in our toolbox. And it's really all about what you need. And that's what we do here at the King Wellness Institute. We get to know you, find out what it is that is bothering you, what your issues are, and then we can put together a treatment program that's going to work for you. Now, when it comes to the King shot, the range is anywhere from 3,000, it can be as high as 7,000, depending upon what choice you make when it comes to the exosomes. And the King Cock shot also in that same range, about $3,000 to $4,000. It just really depends on how much we use and how we do it. All of this can be customized to you and to your budget. But the most important thing is helping you, because you know how you feel and you know how frustrating and embarrassing. I've had guys tell me how they just feel so much better. Their wives are happier. They're happier. They feel like the kings that they were made to be. And that's my job, to help make you the king that you want to be. And I know how important your sexual performance is to that. So if you would like to meet with me and to learn more about these procedures and how we can help you, just call my office. The number is 281-547-8870. I look forward to meeting you.